Hey everybody, thanks for saying hi. Again, tell me where you're from, if you have been in business for a long time, maybe you're new to boudoir, maybe you just are dreaming of starting your boudoir business. I'm curious. I read every single comment. I'm very curious. Okay, you guys. Let me just take a deep breath with me real quick. Of course, I choose to do a free live seminar the day before we are leaving for a massive photo shoot. We're going to Nebraska to film a country music video tomorrow for 5 days. So I am just running around like a crazy person trying to get all that ready. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just do a quick seminar in the middle of that, no problem. Okay, so yay, thank you for commenting. Oh, hi, Colleen. Hi, everybody. Sweet. Ooh, another Southern California girl. I love it. Yes. Um, you're right. I used to not offer courses to other Southern California people. Why? They're my direct competition. But I think we're doing pretty well these days. It doesn't really matter. So, yes, all courses are available to all photographers everywhere. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. I want to start this off with a little feel good exercise because I have learned that I find my most aha moments come from when I'm not trying to white knuckle through things, when I'm not really stressed out and trying to force things to happen. They happen when I feel good. And one of the biggest epiphanies I've had over the past few years is don't work hard to then feel good and allow yourself to feel good. Figure out little rituals, little ways to take care of your body, to relax your body so that you can feel good. And when you're in that vibration, when you're feeling good, that's when good things flow to you. Success flows to you. Creative solutions flow to you. Infinite creativity, which I love as photographers, flows to you. And just a realization of how awesome it is that we're in the profession that we're in. I always get a little choked up when I talk about it, to just seek out and celebrate beauty and to have an energy exchange with our clients that is powerful and beautiful. And our hope is to serve them so that they feel better, so that they feel empowered, or maybe, heck, that they just get to have fun and do something. I mean, it's one of the a photo shoot is one of the most fun things we can do in our adult lives, right? It's not very often that we get to just have a full day of fun dedicated to us. So, I'm very grateful for our profession. So just take a deep breath with me. Let it out. Close your eyes for a second. Don't worry, I will be getting into the nitty gritty business strategy stuff soon, but I think the aha moments come when we are in tune to them, right? So another deep breath. Okay, I know I needed to calm down for a second for sure. And maybe just give your device or whatever you're watching a big smile. I just read, like I've read many times this morning, a reminder that even when we just smile foolishly to ourselves, it releases endorphins in our body, which who doesn't want all the endorphins? I know I do. So I'm going to be smiling at you the whole time. If you want to smile back at me, even though I can't see you, I will feel it and I will love it. Okay, cool. All right, so let's kick this off with who I am in case you're just joining. I want to talk today about filling your calendar with a lot of profitable bookings and also getting that ideal client that knows your worth, right? That's the most beautiful part of it. So, the Boudoir Divas have been in business for 15 years, pretty mind blowing. Our studio is in San Diego, California. I live in Nashville, very confusing, I know. And we have photographed over 4,000 women, and I was just tallying it up, and we have made millions and millions in gross revenue over the years. And it's just, it blows my mind the possibilities with boudoir. Additionally, we have gone from uh, you know, obviously the studio is my number one. That's my baby. That's always what I care about the most. But we've also been coaching photographers throughout those 15 years. I've talked to a lot of photographers. I understand the problems that you're all facing. I understand the battles that you're up against, and I have solutions for you. I'm excited about that. Also, we do our adventurous trips. We go a couple times a year, maybe not during COVID, but a couple times a year, we go to a gorgeous location like Greece, France, Tulum, and we take with us a bunch of models. models, just clients, anybody who wants a photo shoot, and a bunch of photographers. And we go on a photo shoot expedition. We go on catamarans, we go on excursions, all these different things to get gorgeous photos. That is amazing. And it's always packed with women that A, are excited to hang out with me, which is always very humbling, and B, that I befriend and they end up meaning so much to me and being big parts of my life. So that's what I'm saying about attracting the clients that will literally go to the ends of the earth with you and you make good money doing it too, right? So pretty exciting stuff. So how does that come to be? Well, I have been, and sorry, my eyes are darting. I'm bouncing in between two cameras here and I'm driving myself crazy with it. So sorry, I'm sure I'm driving you crazy with my darting eyes. I'll just stick with this one. How about that? Okay, so how has that come to be? It's actually pretty simple. I see a lot of coaching programs out there for photographers, and they're very Facebook ad heavy, right? It's all about run these Facebook ads this way, and this success will follow. In a sense, I'm watering it down a lot. The problem with that is, and the photographers that I've spoken with all throughout all the years, you need a more holistic approach. There is never just a quick solution for this. The solution is easy, but it's not necessarily quick. And and here's another thing too. It doesn't have to be Facebook ads. Literally, we can get traffic from a million different opportunities, resources, things like that. I have somebody in our coaching program right now that's like, I hate Facebook. I hate Instagram. I think it's the death of society and I don't want anything to do with it. Show me what to do outside of that. And that's fun too. So, okay. So essentially we want traffic to come at us. We want to get attention. We want people to know who we are, and then we want them to book us, right? Here's the thing. It's very unlikely that somebody is going to see a Facebook ad, click on it, go to your website, and book a $2,000, $3,000 package. It's possible, pretty unlikely. And so all the time when I'm talking with photographers, they're like, I got 1,000 clicks on this ad and nothing. I didn't make any money. Nobody booked from it. Well, here's what we do. For us, it is all about emails, right? So for years and years and years, we have been collecting email addresses and getting permission to contact people. To this day, for years now, we don't run any ads. We did run ads in the past. I know how to run ads to my studio. If I needed more traffic, I would turn on an ad. The thing is right now, if we're booked out till October, if October wasn't booked or September wasn't booked, all I have to do is send out an email to those 30,000 email contacts. Actually, it might just be 20,000 because we cleaned it up recently. 20,000 email contacts, and I'm going to fill the calendar. If I want to do a Dare to Dream shoot, which is our $5,000 shoot, and I have an opening for it, all I have to do is send out an email, you guys. Maybe a couple emails, might not get it on the first one. It's in your emails. Emails are so important because it's traffic that you own, right? So when we're doing Facebook ads, all these things, Facebook could shut down, Instagram could shut down. And if your business model is built upon that, you could be, in trouble, right? I was trying to think of a cute thing to say. I'll just say in trouble. So what we're trying to do is when people come to our website, we're trying to entice them to give us their email address. There's a lot of different ways that you can do that. Ours is a pop-up on exit, and we are offering them some sort of incentive to get them to give us our email address. Once they give us their email address, they are popped in, automatically through an automation. They're popped into an email sequence that woos them over the course of a full year. It's very common for somebody to come into our studio and say, I've been getting your emails for 5 years. I've been getting your emails for a year, and I finally pulled the trigger, right? So this is a befriending them. It's almost like a pen pal situation. Our emails, I have spent so much time and examining and experimenting and looking at what emails got clicks and what didn't, and formulating a beautiful year-long email sequence. I am giving people, not for free, but there's an opportunity for you to have that exact email sequence that made us all this money. I'll tell you about it at the end. So once they're in there, we are just wooing and courting them from that point. Um, and honestly, you guys, it's almost that simple. I mean, obviously it takes a long time. I think I just saw Lisa Jones. Yeah, she's in her Catapult strategy. She says, I've been steadily building my email list and book more from my list than my FB group every time. Yes, the email list is the strongest group of people you will have to get bookings. And, I think of my email list as almost my net worth when it comes to photographers and when it comes to my studio list. The more that I grow that email list, the more my net worth goes up and the more bookings that I'm going to get. When I raise my prices, I can send out an email and just kind of warn people, hey, this is your last chance to get these prices because this is going up soon. And then when I launch the new prices, there's so many different ways to do it. Another way so be thinking, maybe jot this note down. What are some ways I can entice people to give me their email? Another fun thing we do in our Facebook group is bingo. In order for them to get their bingo card, they have to give us their email address and permission for us to send them emails. Okay, so while that seems like an aha no-brainer in a way, and let me go to my notes. I always make all these notes and then I never even look at them. Okay. Okay, so more on that in a second, but um, while that is the overall business strategy that we use to get a ton of bookings and to fill our adventurous trips and to fill in any cancellations we might have, we don't have a ton of cancellations because we're really strict about our cancellation policy. While that is our overall business strategy, there's more to it than that, right? So we're asking people to spend thousands of dollars with us. And not just that, we're asking people to take off their clothes and be in front of a stranger on a camera, that has a camera. Like, that's a big ask. It's okay though, because we're gonna woo them with our passion and our purpose, our brand. I'm gonna talk about all this stuff very quickly. So if you're taking notes, I've told you our overall business strategy, but what has to back that up is your passion and your purpose, right? So and being in business is challenging, you guys. While I have so much abundance, so much freedom, so much flexibility, like my life is really freaking cool. At the same time, there are days that are hard. And if you're not really in touch with your passion and your purpose and your sense of why you do what you do, A, you can get burnt out real easy. And B, you're not sharing that with your clients. You're not connecting on a level with your clients that is so powerful through your brand and your messaging. So before you go to beef up your brand, before you go to work on your copy on your website or in your emails, you have to really define for yourself and do some digging about why it is you do what you do. Why did you choose to be a boudoir photographer? It could be so easy to just say, well, I want to empower my fellow sister. I want to empower my fellow human, whoever your target market is. That's all fine and dandy, but we hear it so much that somebody's just going to gloss over that. We want to know about you. What really was the thing that just lit your heart on fire about this? Once you have your passion and purpose in place, you can infuse that into your messaging, whether it's on your website, your social media posts, whatever you're doing, your emails, like I said, that has to be infused. Not in every single one. There can for sure be a lot of fun and lighthearted stuff in there, but you need to find a way to infuse all that in there and make people understand that you're coming from a place that this is like, you mean serious business with this business. Like, this is not, you're not just doing this to make money. You're doing this for them and to serve your fellow human. The next thing, again, I'm gonna look at my notes, make sure I'm not, all right, cool. So your ideal client, right? So we're talking about your messaging, figured that out. Well, you haven't figured that out, but you wrote that down. The next is, how do you get that client, that ideal client that knows your worth? First of all, you have to know who she is or they are. You need to write down where she shops, what she's passionate about, what her hobbies are, what her favorite restaurants are. There's a million different tiny things that you need to write down and hone in. I'll talk about why towards the end of this when we get back to how to get that traffic. But there's a lot of things that you need to do to figure out who this person is. I call her my Jane. That's my avatar, my ideal client, my imaginary ideal client. And so whenever I'm creating a new ad campaign or a new set, I'm thinking, will my Jane like this? What would Jane think of this, right? And so you have to be able to put all that figure out exactly who and what that is. Um, and then I, I have to mention this. It feels so obvious, but I have to mention your photography, you guys. So again, coaching a lot of photographers, they're like, I got 1,000 visits on my website last week. Not one person even filled out the contact form. It is, I never say this ever, but in my mind, I encourage in a different way, but what happens is the photography itself, maybe it's just a little lackluster. Maybe it looks like everybody else's. Maybe it lacks emotion and movement. Maybe it lacks a style. Maybe the sense of style is a little outdated. Are you using furniture that's like not that cool anymore? You know what I'm saying? So like there's a lot that goes into your portfolio. So what you want to do is I really suggest, like, when was the last time you did a photo shoot of a model? Not a friend, not a client, a model, you guys. I photographed a model one time and my mind was blown. Like, all I've ever done is photograph people that have never been in front of the camera before, really. So, this one time, I hired a model. She was very expensive, worth every penny. And she came in, and I'll never forget this. She came out of the dressing room, and I had a bottle of champagne, and she was like dressed, ready to go. She's kind of walking around. She picks up a bottle of champagne, she holds it, and then she kind of looks over her shoulder at me. And I go, "Oh, did you want some champagne?" And she looked at me like I was crazy. She was like, I'm modeling." And I'm like, "Oh, light bulb." Like she looked fantastic. So all I had to do was be like, stand up, go here, go there, and I got to be in complete creative control. These images that I styled her, I chose the sets, I chose the lighting, the time of day, all this. It was all my brainchild, all my creative little baby. Those images furthered my career more than I ever would have imagined, right? So when was the last time you did a creative photo shoot that you could cultivate your signature style so that you could showcase that in your brand and on your website? Um, okay. Am I missing anything? All right, your brand. Your brand needs to be badass. They need to go to your website and feel that this is a legit business, first of all, so that they're not scared to get in their skivvies in front of you. I think the most important thing to do is to make sure they feel completely comfortable. You need to, your brand is the untangible, how do I say this? It is, it's not your logo, it's not your colors. It is the trust and the excitement they feel when they come into your world, right? When they land in your world, whether it's in your studio or on your website or whatever, when they enter your world, do they feel excited? Do they feel the vibes that you're trying to put out there? I know for me, I am obsessed with Disneyland and now Disney World. And when I walk in, my heart buzzes. I feel the excitement of that brand that Walt Disney created. So, put your Walt Disney hat on. What can you be doing in that brand? Are you showcasing yourself as the rock star photographer that you are? Are you all over your website? Is your messaging infused all over your website? Is your website just a Squarespace template that looks like a Squarespace template? What are you doing to infuse your passion, you as the rockstar photographer, into this? So, yes, the reason that I'm talking about all of this is I just don't want you to have a leaky bucket, right? Because the number one question I get all the time is Facebook ads. How do I do that? And then Facebook ads, they're not working. I'm not getting bookings. You need to get all that traffic, but then not miss out on anything. Make sure you don't have a leaky bucket. And the way that you do that is by your messaging, your style, your brand, your your photography, your portfolio, all these different things holistically need to look badass so that they do what? Somebody answer in the comments. What do you want them to do once they enter your world? I'm waiting for it, you guys. Opt into your email sequence so that you can woo them over an email sequence over a year, and bookings will just organically happen, right? I guess that's not organic, but you know what I mean. Like, I wake up to a new booking all the time, right? I wake up to a new booking like in the morning because they got one of my emails in that email sequence, they followed the link, and they booked online, right? Very, very cool. Okay, so once your opt-in offer is so enticing, they can't help but opt into your email opt-in sequence on your website or wherever it is that you're throwing out an invitation to do so, then you can run traffic to your website. Of course, the visual of the Facebook ad is important, but it's very important. Facebook ads are easy. There's some technical stuff to it. It's always changing and evolving. That's not the tricky part, right? The tricky part is what I just told you about. And also crafting the right audience to advertise to so that you get your ideal client who knows your worth, right? So here's the thing. So when I run an ad, of course I'm going to like retarget to people that have already been to my website. Of course I'm taking that email address list and putting it on Facebook and targeting to them. I'm making lookalike audiences, all that stuff. But what I'm also doing that I think is the way that I start to pull in my ideal client is I make a Facebook list based off of my Jane. I know my Jane lives in Encinitas or Del Mar or Solana Beach. I know my Jane probably does Pilates, yoga, Orange Theory. I know my Jane loves Papagayo, my favorite restaurant, and True Foods and Whole Foods and Lazy Acres. I know that my Jane likes going to opening day at the Del Mar races. I don't actually believe in horse racing, but I know my Jane does. I know that she likes going on vacation to Tulum, Tahiti, Fiji, all of this stuff. Like, I know so much about her. I know the brands she wears. I know that her favorite shows are The Bachelorette. And what was the other one? Hang on, there's another favorite one. Oh, The Kardashians. I'm not a huge fan of that, but my Jane sure is. This is what I know about her. So I'm crafting these audiences with all these interests, narrowing down the audience pool, and then targeting ads specifically to her to do what? Get her email address, right? Get her email address. It's that simple, you guys. Make sure I'm not forgetting to tell you anything. All right, yeah, there is another nugget I want to tell you. A huge part of our business is return clients. I would say that about 50% of our business right now is all return clients. And the way that we do that and stay on their brain is, okay, after their photo shoot, we pop them into another email sequence. And so, like, let's say Jane comes in for her photo shoot, it's done, we're getting her products. The last thing we do is we pop her into another email sequence. And you're probably thinking, like, wait, what? Like, to get her to buy right away? No, that'd be annoying. 1 year from her photo shoot date, she's gonna get, or around there, she's going to get an email that says, can you believe it's been a year since your photo shoot? Oh my gosh. Do you want to come back in? And do you want to come back in at our VIP rates for past clients? Here's a gift we give our VIP people. And then she goes into another email sequence trying to get her to book this. And we're not super salesy. We're doing a lot of value emails. Like, I did a whole fun video on the history of the Boudoir Divas. And that's in one of the email sequences. So we're not always selling. Again, we're just wooing. We're pen pals and we're getting them to Fred made me laugh. Jane sounds busy. Does she have time for a photo shoot? Hopefully. Yeah, she does. So funny. Yeah, so return clients are everything, you guys. So that's a big part of our business strategy. So in your notes, be asking yourself, what is some simple things I can do to get return clients back? And here's another thing. Photographing return clients is super fun. Why? Because you already know them. They already know you. They understand the photo shoot process. They're going to trust you way more. Usually when somebody comes back for a photo shoot, they're just like, I brought bras and panties for underneath stuff. I want you to style me. You do your thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's my favorite. Okay, so real quick, if you guys want that email sequence that I was telling you about, that I have been working on like crazy, I have, hang on one sec, I'll show you what I'm doing here. I have spent 15 years crafting this bad boy that works so well. And what it is I'm giving you basically the templates. So, and again, not giving you, I'll tell you how to get them. But it is all those templates for you to just copy, paste, and tweak to your own personality and use in your email sequence. You guys, this email sequence has made us millions of dollars. It is part of the Catapult strategy. So if you guys, I just put it in the comments. If you guys are interested in the Catapult strategy, enrollment is open right now. I only open enrollment 3 times a year. There's group coaching involved. It is a full-on course. It's for advanced and beginner photographers. It's a business intensive. So like whether you're just starting off or you've been doing this for a long time, it's gonna suit you. I'm gonna walk you through every single thing we do for our business so you can build a business so strong, so beautiful, so wonderful that you get to what? Just send out an email and get bookings. It's seriously that easy for us these days because we've done all these things. You get this gorgeous book here with 12 different missions, where I walk you through everything from your business model, pricing, all that to sales and automations, online booking, should you want to go that direction, traffic, how to run your ads. It is very, very, very detailed. And it's cool. It comes in this cute box. I know you're not buying it for the box, but the box is dang cute. You get my yummy incense, because again, it's all about having fun and feeling good. This is so awkward. This is the most awkward unboxing a human has ever done. Isn't that cute? Heck yeah, feeling good is the point, right? I'm gonna make a big mess right here. Okay, we're not doing this. You get it. All right, you guys, group coaching starts October 5th. I only have 10 more of these boxes left. So group coaching starts October 5th. The link to it is in the comments. You'll see it in there. I'll put it in there one more time. The link's in the comments. Group coaching starts October 5th. I will answer all of your questions. I want to be there as your coach, your cheerleader, the person that keeps you accountable, the person that keeps you growing. I want to do this in a fun way. I want you guys to feel good, and I want you to be done when you're done with the Catapult strategy. I want you to feel like a new human, a new business owner, one that's just like super confident, super excited about their business and making a lot of money, right? That's my hope for you all. Oh, Lisa says worth every damn penny. Sarah says love the Catapult. Yay, I love that you guys are here for this. Yes, you know all this stuff and you're still hanging out with me. It's so cool. All right, my friends, I think that that's everything. Again, there's only 10 of these left. Group coaching starts in a couple of weeks, so I want to ship it to you so you can start preparing. There's a few exercises I want you to do before we get going. Anyhow, I don't want to not hang out with you guys anymore. This is too fun. If you have any questions, you know what? Let's just take a breath, Marissa. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. The Catapult goes through defining your ideal client. It goes through your mission, helping to create that. It goes through your pricing, business model, making sure that your packages are very profitable or your sessions are very profitable. It goes through your brand. I want you to beef up your brand. I help you with writing copy and making sure that the words that you use on your website are powerful and persuasive and will get people to book and get them clicking those call to action buttons. I go through sales and automation. I go through marketing, and I go through getting traffic, and I go through creating this holistic business strategy that you can reuse every single year like I do. It's basically my business strategy that I'm walking you totally through. So Fred said, let's hang more often. I love that. Is the email strategy part of the Catapult? Good question. Yes. It's a new bonus that I'm going to be launching on October 7th for the Catapult strategy. You'll get a Google Doc with just all those emails for you to copy and paste and use however you wish. Okay. So that to me is worth the entire cost of the Catapult strategy. And that is going to be included absolutely as a new bonus with the Catapult strategy. Cool. And Sarah, you can get the updated book. Yes. She was part of our pre-sale last year, and just shoot me a DM and I'll get you the link for that. We can work that out for you. Marina is asking, so how do we build the email list? There's a million different ways to do it. Driving traffic to your website and then having a pop up when they try to exit your website is a great way to build your email list. And that pop-up needs to have something enticing. Give them something good as a thank you for entering your email list. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. That was so sweet. Oh, and Kelly says the strategy plus your Marissa's World is so life-changing for my business. Oh my gosh, that just made my day, Kelly. You're so kind to me. Cool. Let me look and see if there's any questions I missed in here. Oh, what is the cost? The cost is always changing depending on when you are signing up. Like obviously in the beginning, like right now, it's a lot cheaper. It gets more expensive. So I'll just let you click on that link to see that. Let me reply 2. If you guys aren't seeing the link, just keep digging in there. A few people popped in a couple times. Cool. Kathy's excited about the email templates. I am too, Kathy. So those will load into your member area around October 7th, okay? Cool. Oh, Sierra? I like that name. Sierra's asking, will a digital version be available if you run out of physical books? No, I am limiting it to just 10 more right now. I try to limit the space because there is the group coaching. However, when you sign up, you get a digital version of the book as well. So like if you're traveling and you want to study and do your Catapult course, you can use your digital version of the PDF. But as of now, no, we're just doing very limited quantity. So get in there and get it if you want it, okay? Sarah says the member area is gold. Crystal says, can we just purchase the pre-made emails? No, I don't think so, Crystal. I think I'm just doing that bonus as a thank you to my Catapult people because they are working hard on their business and I wanted to do something to give them something real good. So, all right, friends, thanks for hanging out. We should do this more often. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey you guys, my name is Marissa Boucher. I'm coming at you from my studio here in Solana Beach, California. I have been a boudoir photographer for 15 years and our studio has had the most bananas success and opportunities and clients. Our tribe of people that come to have photo shoots with us are just incredible and feed my soul so much. I'm blown away by how much this career has impacted my life, and I just feel like I get to serve these women and be their sister and empower them and do an amazing photo shoot for them and just have a good time, make them feel alive. It's truly one of the greatest joys of my life. If you're watching this video, it's because you probably have a heart to take photos of women, let them feel sexy, beautiful, alive, whatever you want to help them feel, or just have fun. See themselves in a new light, have a good afternoon, take their mind off maybe some struggles that they're having. You care about your fellow sister too, and that's why you're watching this video, but you also care about having a business that's profitable, having a business that brings you freedom. So I've been coaching other photographers for almost 15 years now, and we've had a lot of amazing education, but always I felt like it was just kind of scratching the surface. I felt like there were these key things we were doing that were just magic, but I couldn't pack them into a 2-day workshop or an online workshop. So for years, I've been wanting to come out with something I want to call the Catapult strategy, and it's 12 missions to build your boudoir empire. It comes with this beautiful workbook, you guys. This is the 12 missions, and for me, a powerful mindset is so important. I mean, it is so easy as a business owner, a small business owner, to get down and to get a little bummed out, especially in this climate. And I know that for me, I want to be the captain of my own ship. I don't want this season of our life to deter my dreams. So we're gonna kick it off with a powerful mindset. That's the first mission. And then from there, it just keeps going. And the book is so beautiful, you guys, and it's completely interactive, and we really spell out everything from our automation to our sales system, to our branding, to our mission, to our business model, and coming up with your perfect pricing and what packages you should be selling. And here's what's really cool. Every single mission in this interactive workbook comes with a corresponding video where I'm talking about specific stories, talking about specific examples, and really kind of guiding you through each and every mission. We talk about sales and automation. We talk about our annual marketing plan. We talk about your Dare to Dream goals and your roadmap. What I love about this is you also get to go at your own pace, right? So maybe this is something that you're like, next year I want to quit my full-time job and I want my business to be ready to rock. This is for you. Or maybe you're like, I've been in business for just as long as you, if not longer. Is this going to benefit me? I absolutely promise you that it will, no question. But with that said, I also am giving a money back guarantee because this is an investment. Sure, I understand. And I've invested in courses where I was like, this was not worth my $300, right? Or whatever it is you spent. There's a money back guarantee. So if you finish and show me your workbook and show me your completed missions and you say, it just didn't work for me, Marissa, I'll give you all your money back, because I don't think it's gonna happen. But the guarantee's there, and I'm true to my word. All right, you guys, whether you're just dreaming about your boudoir business, or you've been doing it for a while, or you've been doing it forever, this is for you. I truly believe that with my whole heart. One of my favorite lines of a song is by Mary Morris, and it says, when the bones are good, the house don't fall. That is what this entire foundation is structured on. It's structured on getting you so excited, so invested in your art and your unique photography experience for your clients and what you're giving to the world. and setting up your business with such a strong foundation that when it gets rocked, when COVID comes through, when something happens, it doesn't fall, it stands. And that's our business. We're a testament to that. We're so grateful, and I want to teach you everything we've done so that you can equally have as much joy, profit, freedom, success for you and your business, and go out there and serve your fellow sisters. So I hope I'll be mailing one of these bad boys out to you guys. Spots are limited. Get in there while you can.